Hi guys, it's me, Terri of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 24. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Okay, so since today is Christmas Eve and tomorrow is Christmas Day, then things are getting super busy. And so what I'm going to do, and today is a regular Thursday, so that means it is time for my regular Yarnjoy podcast episode. So I'm going to combine today's Vlogmas 24 and my Yarnjoy podcast episode together, because both of them would be kind of short if I did them separately, and I thought, well, I'll combine them together and do it that way. Okay, so let's do the Vlogmas first, and then we'll go right into the regular episode, okay? Okay, so Vlogmas Day 24. Okay, let me show you the progress on my granny rectangle blanket project. This is a yarn ball swap that Kayla from Llama Kayla and I have been doing throughout this Vlogmas, okay? And so we've been opening packages of scrap balls of yarn and adding them, both of us are adding them into a scrappy granny rectangle blanket, okay? So this is my progress so far. So this is days 1 through 24, okay? So it is really a nice size. No, I'm sorry, 1 through 23. Yeah, because I have 2 more colors to go. Anyway, it's very nice size. In fact, it's almost right at the right size that I can use it as a lap blanket to put on my legs as I'm sitting at my computer desk. So what I might do is, after I add day 24, which would be today's ball of yarn, and then day 25, then I may just go around the whole entire thing in like maybe white, and to make sure that the round is completed, you know, and then call it done. I think, because like I said, I think it'd be a nice warm lap blanket that I can use at my desk. So I may be doing that. Okay. So this is my blanket so far. Yesterday's color was this multicolor right here with the blue denim kind of in taupe color, okay? And it was kind of a small ball, and so I started, let's see, I started over here, no, over here. And then I went across. No, I started here. Yeah, right here, sorry. I started here, I went up around this corner, and then I ended up here where I joined, and that was actually the end of a round. And so then I chained up 3 and then turned it and started going that way, the next opposite direction. And so I went around the corner again, and I stopped about, well, almost the short side. See, so here is my stitch marker where I stopped, and here is the next corner. Okay, so that's how much I got from yesterday's. So let's open today's baggie, and we will see what color is going to be going in for day 24. If I can find my bag here. Let's see. Oh, found it. I hear it. Yep. This place is a wreck, guys. But I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. Okay, so day 24. Oh, here it is. Let me show you. It's got a 24 right there on the package, okay? So opening up the package. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, so this is like a hunter green, I guess you'd call that. Hunter green, maybe? Yeah, I think so. It's turning out, it looks a little greener on my viewfinder than it does in real life, so I'm not sure what color you're seeing, but anyway, it's a hunter green, and so that's what I'm going to be adding next to my blanket. Oh, not that blanket. Oh my goodness, that's for in a minute. Oh my goodness, to this blanket. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be adding. Okay, so also in the bag, she gave me this, it's a fruit and nut blend, like a snack bag, and it says it has raisins and golden raisins, cranberries, cashews, and almonds. Oh, that sounds really good, like a trail mix type mixture. And my husband and I both love snack mixes like this. So this is going to be awesome. So thank you, Kayla. I would enjoy that. Okay, now let's go on to the Christmas movie. Yesterday, actually, I watched two Christmas movies yesterday. First, I watched the one that I told you that I was going to watch, which is on Netflix, and it's called Klaus, I think. K-L-A-U-S, okay? So, it might be Claus. Anyway, I watched that. It was very cute. It's about an hour and a half, I think, long. And there was a few voices. I meant to look at the cast to see who did the voices, because it's an animated movie. And so, but there was a woman's voice in there I really recognized. I think she was Joan Cusack. She was real popular like in the 80s. She was in like 16 Candles along with Molly Ringwald, and she was in Working Girl with, can't think of her name. Harrison Ford was in that, and Sigourney Weaver, and Melanie Griffith, yeah. And so Joan Cusack was in that also. So I think that might have been yours sounded like her voice. I need to look at the cast and see who did the voices of the characters in there. But anyway, it was really nice. It was cute. It was kind of like whoever wrote it, their version of what they thought how Santa Claus came to be, you know. So it was cute. I enjoyed it. Okay, so I watched that, but then also the day that I told you that I was going to watch that movie that was called Christmas for $1, okay, well, I discovered that YouTube channel that came from, and the YouTube channel is called Encourage TV. And I went ahead and subscribed to their channel, and they have a lot of nice videos on there. Right now, of course, there's a lot of Christmas videos, and but just real nice, wholesome, family-friendly type videos, seem to be. Some of them are very Christian-related, and then some of them are just family-friendly, just nice videos. So, I went over there and was checking them out, and they had one, and had Mickey Rooney in it. It was a Christmas movie, and I think it was called Home for Christmas. I think that's what it was called. But I will link that one in below in the description box as well, because I enjoyed that one also. I think it was made... He was kind of old in that, Mickey Rooney. I think maybe it was made in the early 90s. Could be. I'm not sure. But anyway, I will link that one also below because I enjoyed it. Okay, so for today's Christmas movie that I'm going to be watching, of course, I haven't watched it the whole season, and I have to watch it before Christmas is over. And so I'm going to be watching The Grinch That Stole Christmas. Okay, and of course, that is very short, like 25 minutes, something like that. And I did find it here on YouTube. Now, if you watch it through YouTube, you will have to, it's like a playlist somebody had put together, divided into parts. And I believe there's ads that you have to watch or skip through or whatever. But unless you can find it somewhere else and watch it in that way without the interruptions. But anyway, I will link where you can find it here on YouTube, and then if you can find it somewhere else, then feel free. But anyway, that's a classic from my childhood, and so I had to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. And so that's what I'm watching today. It's short and sweet, so because I've got a lot of preparation I need to do for tomorrow, and so that's what I'm going to be watching. Okay, so trivia questions. I'm going to give you the answers to yesterday's trivia questions, and then that's it. No more trivia questions. So let me give you the answers from yesterday's. Okay, so number one was, what did Noel, the word Noel, mean in Latin before being used for Christmas? And it means birth. Okay. Number two, where did the Nutcracker Ballet start and when? And it started in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1892. And then number three, red and green are the two colors most associated with Christmas. What other two colors are extremely popular in the Christmas season? And it's silver and gold. Okay? Remember that song Silver and Gold from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that Sam the Snowman sings? Okay, so that is my trivia questions, the movie I'm going to watch, my yarn project progress, the new color I'm going to be putting in, okay? And so let's go on to normally on the other Vlogmas videos, I'll tell you what I was doing that day or what I've been working on. So what I'm going to do now is let's just go right into not Vlogmas, my Yarnjoy podcast episode, and I'll go into that and show you what I've been working on. So today is episode 184 of the Yarnjoy podcast. Okay, so I have one finished object to show you, and I'm so excited that this is finished. I already posted it over on the Facebook group page, Yarnjoy Podcast. Come join us if you haven't. But I didn't post a picture. I just posted the fact that it was done. So now I'm going to show you. Okay, I finished Charlie in the box. So here is Charlie in the box. He is very tall for a Charlie in the box, but I think he turned out pretty good. Now, I did improvise on his face. He's not quite, I don't think he's not quite as authentic looking as the other characters, because, you know, I was supposed to cut out some white felt and put some black beads for his eyes, and I didn't do that. I was just getting tired of working on him, and I wanted to get it finished, and I don't know if you're like me, but I have a hard time cutting out felt, especially small pieces, to use scissors and try to cut them out in a circle. Oh, man. And so I just stitched on his eyes with some embroidery thread, black, and did that. Everything else I followed. Oh, and then his cheeks, I used some pink DK yarn that I had some scrap of, and I did that instead of cutting out the pink felt circles. And so anyway, so I did that. That's different. Otherwise, it was just like the pattern. So I used this multicolored yarn that he's wearing an outfit that reminds me of like a Harlequin, I think, print outfit. Maybe that's what they call that. I had to search a picture of him, you know, image online to see what his actual outfit is looking like. Oh, you know what I just forgot something. I thought he was finished. I just forgot. Oh, man. He needs some, there's about 3 pom-poms that I need to put on his body. And so I have some little pom-poms right here, little white ones. I'll either do that or make them. I think I'll just put those on there. Yeah, they look like they're the right size. Oh, my goodness. So he's not quite a finished object. I didn't even realize that until I was looking at it closer, and then I was like, something's wrong. It's flat on the front. That's what I was supposed to put on. Okay, well, I'm going to pick out 3 little white pom-poms out of this bag of pom-poms I have, and I might even glue them, I don't know, but I'm going to fix that. Okay, so the crocheting part is done. Anyway, what else did I do? Oh, he was quite floppy, and so I took some really stiff wire that I have, something my husband gave me to use, and I cut it and doubled it, kind of like a pipe cleaner, but it's stiffer than a pipe cleaner, and it's not fuzzy. Anyway, I run that up inside his body, because otherwise he's really, you know, he wouldn't stand up very well. And so hopefully that'll give him some strength. He's still a little bit floppy there where he's sewed into the box, and so what I might do, if I need to, I can get another piece of that wire and just run it through the bottom and go up into the bottom part of his body if I need to do that, and I think that would help. Anyway, there he is. And look at the collar. I used the beads that Carrie sent me, okay? And she was so sweet. She even put the beads onto the crochet thread to use, so they were already strung on the thread, and I just used what she gave me to crochet with. So you saved me so much time, Carrie. Thank you so much. You're so thoughtful. And so that's what I did, and I didn't use 12 because it said have 12 beads just in case, but I guess depending on your tension and all that, it just said you did it until it would go all the way around his neck. And so I think there's 8. 1, 2, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I used 7. Okay, so I have 5 beads left. Anyway, There he is. Ah! Okay, so like I said, I took a picture of the whole group together because I thought he was done. But anyway, I will pop that picture right here of the whole crew, the whole set, all finished, okay? Okay, so that's my finished objects, although I have to glue these pom-poms on. But anyway, whatever. Okay, so no, that's it. So now I have works in progress, and I have one. Can you believe that? I think I've finished all my works. Oh, well, not my Whip Wall Wednesday stuff. I still have unfinished projects. But the current ones that I was working on, I have finished. Woo! Except for this. And it is the baby elephant blanket. So let me show you my progress on that. Okay, so I finished another section of the another tan bar or whatever. See right there. Okay, so this is my progress on it so far. I'm not sure if you can see all of that in there. No, well, there, right there. Okay, so that is my progress. I have tails in the back I need to weave in, as you can see, but not a whole bunch, a few of them. Anyway, so I finished the next blue. I finished the tan bar, stripe or bar or whatever. So now I got to reconnect the blue, and I'm going to do another repeat of these. I think they're 3 rows right there, or rounds. And then, so that's 3 more rounds. And then I think there's some sort of little edging, but it's not a big edging. So I'm thinking I might have 3 plus 1 or 2 more. So maybe 4 to 5 rounds to go. And so, and then he'll be done, besides, you know, weaving in the ends. So, I know I'll have this as a finished object for next week. Now, I will finish this up, and then if I feel I need to go ahead and wash it up and do whatever I'm going to do to package it up and give it to my neighbors, then I will definitely do a little video clip or picture or something to show you the finished object, if it is not still with me by next week's episode. So anyway, so that is what I'm doing. And I have some people's opinion about, I got some comments about this trunk. You know how I talked about how the trunk is, it's not connected there on the image. And some people said just leave it like that. It looks fine, you know, because I'm kind of chicken as far as doing top stitching just free-handed, because I don't want to mess something up. So, what do you think? I think it might look okay. You could probably just say that his trunk is underneath his arm or something, huh? So, I gotta really make, I really don't want to have to do anything else to it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that should be finished in just hopefully a few days. And then that's all my works in progress to show you. So let's talk about upcoming a little bit. Okay, so upcoming, I have my 2020 goals review video that I need to do. And so I was working on that a little bit. I was tallying up the items like I did last year, like how many amigurumis I made and how many blankets I made, you know, for my records. So I was doing that a little bit last night, finishing it up. And so I will do, I will do a goals review next week before the 1st, okay? And then also upcoming is my 2021 goals for the year ahead. And so I don't know if I will split that. I may do that. I'll split it maybe into 2 videos, depending on how I feel like how long they're going to be, I guess. And then do the 2021 goals also. Okay, and also, so today is Thursday, Christmas Eve, and then we have Christmas Day tomorrow, and then things will kind of calm down. My husband is off all next week. He doesn't go back to work, I think, until January the 4th. But I think what I'm going to do is next week, it should be a slower week because we just have New Year's Eve, but not a whole lot going on with that. So I'm going to try to spend next week to try to get this room into shape, because it is, It's a mess. Santa's workshop and just a mess. You know, I still hadn't got things organized since I did the change around on this wall back here. And so I want to spend this next week getting things straightened up, and then hopefully I will do a room tour. So that would be something nice to end the year and start the new year or whatever with an organized room and do a room tour. So I'm hoping that I will get that done. We'll see. I do want to show you something that somebody gave me, though. Well, I got it from my mom. Somebody gave it to her, and she just gave it to me. And so she gave me this thinking I could use it in my craft room. And so it is a jewelry box, okay, that stands up, see? Okay, and I'll put it right here and show you the top of it. Of course, the top of it is a mirror. And I guess you're going to see yourself. You see it? Yep. Look, there you are. Hi! But there's a mirror, and then on the inside, can you see that on the inside? It's like has dividers, and you know, it's a jewelry box. And so it's got dividers here, and it's got the places to stick things here, like rings, I guess. Okay, now, you don't have the distraction of the mirror. But anyway, on the side, if I can balance it here, on the side is a door, see that? And you can put, well, like, I guess they're to hang necklaces, okay? There's one on either side. So there's one on that side, and then there's one on this side, okay? Let me try to lift it up, see? Okay, so also there's drawers. I'm trying to hold it up so you can see it. That's a fake. That's fake. But this is a drawer, and it's got, see, divided section. Whoop. There, see that? Divided section. And then this one has got just an open, not divided. It's just an open drawer. And then there's one more drawer at the bottom. Let me look to see what it is. It's just an open, it's an open drawer like the one before, on top of it, see? Okay, so anyway, I was going to put this because inside my closet over there, I have a dresser sitting inside the closet, okay? And so I'm thinking if I rearrange it somehow that this will be able to sit on top of that, hopefully, I don't know. And I can put notions, you know, like stitch markers, crochet hooks, knitting needles, you know, small things in this organizer. So that's what I plan on doing with it. Y'all see? I really like it. And so, lay that right there. So that's what I plan on doing, incorporating that in there in that closet, I think. Anyway, you'll see it in the room tour when I figure out where I'm going to put it. So that's what I'm going to be doing next week, is organizing that. And I've got some projects coming up that I'm going to be starting pretty soon. Remember the last elephant that I did, which was the friendly elephant? It's from the Friendly Red Fox website. And I had somebody want me to make that, so make another one of those elephants. So I can now get started on that soon, because all I'm doing now is finishing up this baby blanket. So I'll have that I'm going to get started with. And then, what else? Oh, so many. I don't know. You know, when you have a clear plate like I do at the moment, basically, you think, oh, I'm going to start a bunch of things. So we'll see. Come back next week, and then we'll see what I started and what I'm going to be doing. Of course, like I said, hopefully spend a lot of time in here cleaning stuff up next week also. So we'll see how much crocheting I get done. Okay, so also upcoming is I wanted to make an announcement, okay? So last week, I think it was last week, I announced that I'm going to be a grandma. So I think I'm going to be called Mimi. I think that's what I'm going to suggest. But anyway, so Saturday we had a gender reveal get together, and of course it was very social distanced and very few of us there. It was just my husband and I and my son and daughter-in-law, and then her parents and her brother and his wife, because they all live in the same house together. Anyway, so it was just us, okay? And then they did a Facebook Live when they did the gender reveal, okay? So, drum roll. My son and daughter-in-law are having a boy. So I am now looking for boy things, and the theme of their nursery they've kind of picked out is kind of like a Beatles theme, like the song, the Beatles, you know, singers. And so a lot of things from Beatles song, mainly the Yellow Submarine, okay? Their birth announcement, it was so cute. The gender reveal announcement, it said like, not birth announcement, gender reveal announcement. It said, who's going to be in our yellow submarine with us, or something like that. And then it said, you know, boy or girl. And so, and then they had a picture of the yellow submarine from the Beatles song. Anyway, so I found a pattern off of Etsy, and it's got a replica, well, not a replica, but pretty close to, I mean, it looks pretty much like the yellow submarine from the cartoon video or whatever that the Beatles did for that, right in the middle of it. So I just purchased the pattern to make this baby blanket, and so I will pop in that picture right here so then you can see the baby blanket I'm going to be starting pretty soon. I don't know when, but soon. The baby's not going to be here until the middle of May, so. But anyway, this is the baby blanket that I'm going to be making for my grandson. So, isn't that cute? I believe it's from 1 and 2 Company. I believe that's the name of the company. But I will link that, their Etsy shop, and the link to that blanket in the description box below. It's like $7, I think, for the blanket pattern, which is not bad at all, because you have the blanket pattern, but then you also have patterns for all the appliques that go on the blanket. And so I think it's going to be really cute. Now, they do want me to add an applique of a walrus, because there's a Beatles song that's something about a walrus. I'm not really familiar with a lot of the Beatles songs, some of them, of course, but not all of them. But anyway, so I contacted Carrie, and she has a crochet channel. I believe it's Carrie's Crochet, I think. Anyway, she does all kinds of, she designs patterns for appliques, and then she does the YouTube tutorial showing you how to make them, and it's so generous of her. So I will link Carrie's channel in below in the description box, because you need to check out, if you need appliques to put on something, you need to check her out, because she's got a lot of them. So I went to her site, looked to see if she had a walrus applique. I did find one on Etsy, but I thought, well, I want to go over to Carrie's and see if she has one with a tutorial. And so she does not have a walrus, but I did contact her. I said, you have a walrus pattern? and she said no, not at the moment, but she would add it to her list. I think she has a long list of requests of different things to make, and so she asked me if there was a hurry in it, and I said, well, that the baby was due in the middle of May, and it was needed for a baby blanket, and so she said that she would have a design for me in February. So I'm real excited to, so I'll wait and see if she can get that done, because I'm sure she's a very busy lady. And then if I'm able to use her applique pattern, maybe she gets it done, then I will use hers and definitely let you know about it, okay? So that is my plan for the baby blanket. But now I'm looking at all these baby patterns, and of course the baby's not due until May, and of course here in the state, in Texas, it's hot in May, and so I'm thinking, well, he won't need anything warm and cozy or whatever until next winter, which the baby would be like 7 months and up, you know, in that season. And so I thought, well, I'll just have to make a bigger size. I'll have to make like 9 months or 9 to 12 month outfit or something. So anyway, I'm excited. I have all, and then of course, I've got there's a book I want to make, and I got these rings. They're like book rings, and you use those to attach, but the pages are all crocheted. It's like a quiet book type thing, as a counting book, and I believe it's from Sarah Zimmerman. I think Repeat Crafter Me. I think that's who it is, and it's like an Earth Day counting book or something. If I did bookmark it on my computer, and I'll try to link it below if I find it. But anyway, I have plans to make that because I think it was really cute. And so there's all, and then of course I've got that baby educational ball that I've already made. Anyway, I'm getting all excited, and I'm sure this video is getting really long. So I need to go and put my yarn into my project for Vlogmas, but also I need to, got some cooking and baking and things I need to do this afternoon. So I'm gonna go. And then so thanks for stopping by and spending a little of your Vlogmas Day 24 with me, and also watching my Yarnjoy podcast episode for the week. And then so come back tomorrow for Christmas Day. I'll have just a little short one, and it'll be for Vlogmas Day 25, and then I will take a break from daily videos. I don't think I'll go all the way to New Year's, but I will be back in a few days anyway for some other extra videos, but not every day. So but anyway, come back tomorrow for the short and ending of Vlogmas Day 25. Okay, so have a wonderful Christmas Eve, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye, guys.